Hi, and welcome to Dreamcrafted Creations. My name is Debbie, aka Donna, and welcome. If you're new here, this is a channel all about fibercraft arts, from knitting to crochet to machine embroidery, hand embroidery. Um, Fluff has decided to visit me today. This is her first showing on Dreamcrafted Creations. And this isn't going to be a real long video. I have been working on the same projects for a while now because one's a large Afghan. I just came off the mystery knit along. I'm working on a shawl that, poncho that is on very small needles, which is taking quite some time. I have um, a work in progress, some toys, sewn dolls, knitted toys, and but today, what I wanted to bring to you was a challenge to myself. And you're more than welcome to join me. I will link the pattern below. This is a crochet along that I got a year ago. And I started it, but for some reason, life must have got in the way, and I put it down, started something else. Who knows? But what happened was Sunday, my grandchildren come over, and Alice is the oldest, and she's always been um, very interested in all my all my makes, my dolls, my knitted toys, anything. And I've made a lot for her and all the grandchildren. And she saw me doing the crochet along by Not Crawl. And she said, Nana, is that for me? And I said, well, it can be, but I'm gonna make you a special blanket because your birthday's coming up. Because as she was saying that to me, I said, oh, I gotta do that blanket. I pretty much um, decided to get it because it's in the colors of her room, and I had made her a quilt. And so tonight, I decided that I would pull out the stash and read back up on the pattern. And hold on, I'm going to let Fluff take a little break so I can show you. Um, and read back up on the pattern and see where I left off, and get moving on it, because this was a 6-week crochet along, and um, Alice's birthday party will be in 5 weeks. So the challenge is I have to get this 6-week crochet along pattern done in 5 weeks. And like I said, you're more than happy to join me. And if you do, or even if you don't, just leave me a comment below. But for the next 6 weeks, I'm going to put everything aside that I've been crafting and work on this. I might finish a few other things in between because I do have some other gifting to do. So hopefully I can, you know, use my evenings to get this done, because it is a busy time of year, and I'm back in my office, and so I don't have as much time to craft as I usually do. But um, being that time of year, I just want to tell you, today's May 22nd. I live outside the Boston area in New England, and we are having a nor'easter right now outside. I'm down in my craft room where I can stay nice and cozy, but it is windy, raining, cold, miserable. This is spring, and this is New England, and this is what you get. The weather it just always changes. So tonight, that's what's going on. When you see this video, by the time I get it uploaded, it'll probably be a beautiful spring day. I've actually taken some videos of my yard where I have some purpley azaleas, white azaleas, peonies are popping. I saw some lilacs starting to come out. Some perennials were coming out, the roses, salvia. It's all starting, and I love it. And this is my favorite time of year. And so this is well worth doing this spring project. I mean, this is a very springy project. So this is the pattern, Blossom and Bud, and let me tell you a little bit about it. So this is not this is put together in kind of like panels. And you put them together as you go. So it's not like granny squares where you make the granny squares and you put them, row by row together or do one row of crochet at a time. Um, this is put together with panels and basically like a log cabin, like a quilted log cabin. And basically, um, each section is for 1 week. Now the section we're going to start with, or I'm going to start with, is going to be the first section. I've already done the first square, and this is oyster pink, he calls it. Okay, and that was the first square, the first panel they call it, and there's 5 panels. So I have the one with the daisy is the one I just showed you, and then there's 1, 2, 3, so that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 panels, I believe. No, I'm wrong. I lied. 1 with the daisy. I don't think we do the daisy this week. And then this is 2, 3. So 2, 3, and then that's 4 and 5. So that's the first week. So ideally, I want to get that done by Thursday, but I need to get 2 weeks done in this week to catch up to be done in 5 weeks for the birthday party. So I haven't even read through, but I believe it'll probably be this, right, around the first panel, because that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5. Not quite sure. But if you're interested in the pattern, I'll link it below. You can buy it. They do a 6-week crochet along, which is already gone by since last year. But I'm going to start mine now, but I'm going to try to do it in 5 weeks. And that is the challenge to myself. And it comes in beautiful colors, as you can see from the picture. But the first week panel is in this oyster pink. That's what that looks like. And it's called, that one, I don't have the label. So I bought and as I always do, the yarn that goes with the pattern. And this is called Hayfield Bonus DK Extra Value. It's machine washable, 100 grams. It's 100% acrylic. This one's called Frost Blue. There's 306 yards, 100 grams, and it really has a nice soft feel to it. So this will be a nice blanket. So the first section we're going to do is Frost Blue. Oh, here it is. Yep. Oyster Pink. We're going to use a little bit of gold in some daisies here. And then the daisies, I believe, will be in this cream. So we have 4 colors for the first week. And I did start doing the second panel. And this one is going to have some little bauble flowers on it. And it looks like I have to do 2 sections of these and attach them to the first. So that's, and then we're going to do the blue frost blue, with this color daisies. in 2 more panels. And then I will move on to the second week and hopefully be able to do it though in this 1 week that we're in. So, wish me luck. I really want to get this done. It's one of those stash projects. I just want to get it done, and I think she'll love it. So, the only other thing that I have finished, and this has been a big last week for crochet, I have been knitting on a shawl. That's pretty much all I've been knitting, but the rest has been the crocheted blanket and my crocheted flowers. So I did show this flower. This was my first one, my lily flower. This was on my Instagram, and my Instagram link is, on this page. You can find it, and that's another way you can follow me if you're an Instagram person, and I'd appreciate that. So I made this flower, this lily, and they come, you crochet them with wire, and the pattern is from, and I'm going to show you all the colors because they're so pretty. The pattern is from lilylyric.com right here. That's where you can go. And this must be her own brand of yarn because it says Lily's Lyric right on it. And it's great for crocheting flowers, amigurumi, accessories. It's a number 2 fine, 4-ply, 50-gram, 1.8 ounce, 120 milligrams, 130 yards, 3.0 to 4.0 millimeter hook. And so this came about from the video, which was, I think, 2 last videos. So what are we on? We're on episode 7. So I think it was episode 5. I showed the beautiful crocheted flowers that I found at the Natick Mall, which inspired me to find a pattern which I found on Etsy, which was Lily Lyrics, and I started doing them. So anyways, I did my first one, this lily, it has a bud, it has the stamens, and I put it in a vase, and it was in my house. And again, because my grandchildren come over pretty much every Sunday, Alice took towards it and liked it. And I said to her, oh, okay, if you like this, I'm going to make a flower every week. And every Sunday you come over, you'll see a new flower. Well, Nana has very high expectations because the second Sunday I had started a flower, but it wasn't done yet. But the third Sunday, which was last week, she came over and she noticed that I had finished this rose, and this is how it came out. I like that. And these weren't too hard. So let me explain to you how these work a little bit. So anyways, I had this in here and it was on the shelf and she noticed it. And even though I'm doing the blanket, I think I can fit a flower in each week. We'll see. Like I said, I have high expectations of myself and they don't always work. But so this one was, you crocheted each petal and then you made the stamens, and then they have wires, so you hold them onto the stem and you do a lot of wrapping to hold this together. That's how that's made. And same thing with the buds, same thing with the leaf. The rose, however, you make all the different petals and they're actually glued, hot glued together. So there's a little different process for all of them. And in the pattern, I got 2 patterns. And in the pattern I wanted to just kind of go flower by flower. And the next flower is tulips. So I want to make each flower just to know how to make each one. And then I'll make a few of each to get, a full bouquet. But So, like I said, it's been a lot of crocheting, which crochet goes a little faster than knitting. And I had, like I said, coming off the big projects and doing sometimes you just need a little something to do that's, you know, gives you instant gratification. Sorry about that. My phone my phone is on low battery, so let me wrap this up for you. So, these are my two finished objects, and I just want to show you before you leave, or before I leave. Hopefully, you're still here. Um, Look at the colors I got. So, this is I believe the lavender will do, and the purples, and I'm going to do some more roses in the pinks, and we're going to do some sunflowers, and we're going to do a bunch of tulips. I actually, with the white, I'd like to do some lily of the valley. So I have I have lots to do, but to me, this is all spring knitting, and I like spring. Spring makes me happy. So wish me luck on the Afghan to get I call it an Afghan, on the blanket to get done for Alice's birthday. Um, Hopefully, I can keep doing a flower a week, and I will keep you posted. So, if you are still here to the end of the video, I thank you very much, and I hope you will subscribe. It really will help me grow this channel, and I really just want to be part of the fiber arts community and build a relationship with other crafters out there. So leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, visit me on Instagram, um, and hopefully we'll see each other again. And I hope you have a lot of time or some time to be creative. Bye for now.